Hi guys and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Merchants and Season 1, Episode 3 of our FIFA 17 Dortmund Career Mode. And yeah, here we go, 9 games in to the season already. We've won 7, drawn 1, lost 1, 16 goals for, 5 against, 11 goal difference. We're on 22 points and we're 1 point behind Bayern Munich, who are of course sitting in first place, which isn't anything new. They're always top of the league. Hopefully we can turn this around. I mean, I say turn this around. We're 9 games in, a lot of football to be played, but only about a quarter of the way through the season, really. But yeah, hopefully we can get ahead of them by the end of this episode. And if you haven't watched that last episode, all I'll say is Mikel Merino, and we will move on. And up next in the Champions League, we're away from home against Sporting, our 4th game in the group stage. We're 2 points behind Sporting, so this is actually a big game. We need to win this to really bridge the gap between the teams behind us, but hopefully get ahead of Sporting Lisbon. Of course, the team we're using, our second team, Mikel Merino, starting today, was the star of last episode. Hopefully he can go on and continue that incredible form in this one. And up next in the Champions League, we are away from home, of course, against Sporting Lisbon, using our second team. It's going to be a tough game, but hopefully a game that we can win. We need to win, really, if we want to get a comfortable foothold in this group stage. And yeah, look, a big game. Sporting Lisbon, not an easy team by any means, but we do need to win it, as I've said several times already. Schmelzer, of course, captaining the second team today. I mean, look, Van Dijk in the team, in the second team of all places. That's how strong our squad is. Sporting Lisbon will be kicking things off today. Hopefully we can end things and end their reign at the top of this group. Kagawa, nice ball into Merino. Merino's battling. Merino's won the ball, found Schürrle and got the assist. Schürrle with an incredible finish. A bit of battling going on up front, but the ball finds its way through to Andreas Schürrle, who done incredible work to get his foot through the ball, find the side netting and get it away from the keeper to put us 1-0 up in the 10th minute. Look at that, battling, heavy touches, tackles, passed through, first time finish. Castro, Kagawa, lovely little back heel to Merino. What a finish, Mikel Merino. And he's continuing that incredible form in the 29th minute with an unbelievable rifle of a shot. I mean, yeah, first time finish, incredible goal from Mikel Merino. I want to see this one again because it was such a good finish. And he's proving to be a great striker, training his finishing, attacking movement, shot power. There's attacking positioning, actually, I think. Look at this, first time, bang. And we've got a corner to defend in the 33rd minute. A pretty active game so far. It's an outswinger. We don't get, oh my God, we don't get our head on it. And it's an incredible volley. And Donnarumma somehow saved that one. And that is the end of the game. A massive win in the Champions League that puts us top of the group. I mean, yeah, a few draws. I think, is it 2 draws, 2 wins in the group stage of the Champions League? We haven't lost a game yet, but that was a massive one. Schürrle with the man of the match, getting a goal. No assist from him, but Kagawa picking up an assist. And Merino getting on the score sheet again. And I'm so glad that putting him as strikers worked out. I mean, I was a bit scared doing it, but it's worked and it's been brilliant. And up next in the league, we're away from home against Hamburg. Hopefully we can build on that momentum of the last game in the Champions League and get 3 points in this one. We'll have a little look at the squad. We're obviously using the default team this time round. Van Dijk, though, starting in this one. He's had a good few performances in that second team, so I'm actually putting him in the first team, and I'm moving Mark Bartra to the second team. For now, we'll see how it goes, but I'm giving Van Dijk a chance in the starting 11 for the league. Here we go. We are kicking things off against Hamburg, away from home, of course, and we've kicked it out of play within a minute. Good start. We are going to make some subs. A very, very uneventful game so far. We're going to move Aubameyang out wide, bring Mikel Merino in up top, and we're going to bring Castro in for Road. And yeah, hopefully these boys can come in and get us the win. A very quiet game, though. And that is the end of the game. Nothing to really talk about. I mean, no real highlights. Poor game. Just the boys picked up a point, but should have done better. Not the best performance, if I'm honest. Yeah, nothing to really talk about. I mean, the performances all round were very average, and we've got to do better, especially if we want to beat Bayern Munich to that league title. Some pretty bad news. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. Now, 3 weeks isn't the longest amount of time, but when you see who we've got next, you'll realise how big of a miss this will be. And up next in the league, we're at home against Bayern. I told you it was a big miss. Aubameyang is going to miss the Bayern game. As you can see, we're level on points, 10 games played each. Obviously, they're beating us on goal difference. Huge, huge game. And Mikel Merino is having to step up and step in to the side. I'll keep Van Dijk in that team. He got a clean sheet in the last game, even though he didn't play well. But yeah, Aubameyang missing one of our biggest games of the season. Can Merino step up once again? And we are kicking things off at home against Bayern Munich. One of 2 cup finals that we play in the league against Bayern. Because, I mean, it's going to be between us, hopefully us and Bayern for the league. And we really need to win this one if possible. Merino out to Royce. It's a good attack for us in the 52nd minute. Royce, it's a cross into the box and Mikel Merino steps up against Bayern Munich, puts it in the back of the net, feels the boots of Aubameyang adequately, more than adequately. And there we go, scoring against Bayern Munich, one of the biggest games of the season. Merino, legend. Ball out wide, Iron Robin. This is not where you want him on this right-hand side. He's got space, he's cut it in. The ball somehow travelled underneath everyone. Boateng, wow, okay. I mean, poor Robin was just allowed to attack. Cuts it back. And there was no one there. That's a bit of a poor one. And that is the end of the game. A draw against Bayern Munich isn't the end of the world. It'd have been nice to get a win over them, though, to really elevate us, give us that momentum and belief. But it's not the end of the world. We've still got to play them at their place. Hopefully we can get a win there. Marco Reus getting man of the match, got the assist. Merino stepped up when he was needed. And he's been incredible up front for us, I can't lie. He's been incredible. 9.2 for him. And yeah, only a point, but not the end of the world. And another injury. Mikel Merino, all our strikers are out. Aubameyang and Merino are injured. I don't know what to do. It's not long injuries, but still. And up next in the Champions League, we're at home against Ajax. I mean, we've got 6 points on them, so you know it's not the biggest risk of a game to play, and it's probably fair because we've got to play Adrian Ramos, someone who hasn't featured at all, and I didn't expect him to. I wanted to sell him in summer. He got injured, so we had to keep hold of him. He's back from injury now, and he's having to play because we've got a bit of an injury crisis up front. Marino and Aubameyang out. Hopefully Ramos can fill in and do the job. Here we go. Ajax to kick us off in the Champions League. Man, I mean, Adrian Ramos, not someone I expected to use in this series, but look, he's been given a chance. Let's hope he lives up to it. We are going to make a sub. Adrian Ramos was just non-existent, so we're putting Schürrle up front. And Royce, you can see Aubameyang there. It did say he was injured. For some reason, he's on the bench. I'm not going to play him because he definitely is injured. I think it's a visual glitch. I didn't swap him out. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Ajax with a throw-in near our box. It's not great. Tete picks it up. They're playing with it round our area. It's a good bit of football from Ajax. Oh, that's a red, isn't it? Schmelzer, the captain of all people. That's not a good challenge. You see, yellow definitely got away with one there because that was not a good challenge. A clear and obvious penalty. Can Donnarumma save the penalty? Can he be the hero? Donnarumma saves the penalty. Full reach as well. I thought I'd gone too far the other way before diving back across. He must have just got his fingertip to that. Jeez, that was close. Great save. Donnarumma into Subotic. Castro. Marco Reus. Cuts inside. It's a nice ball to Schürrle. Schürrle, this is a good attack from us. Built from the back. Schürrle crosses it in. Marco Reus gets the goal. Hits it straight through the goalkeeper. And the build-up from Donnarumma all the way to the front. Marco Reus can't believe it. What a goal. That's a great build-up goal. I mean, great finish. The keeper got to it, but the shot was too hard. He couldn't get anywhere. Well, he couldn't get enough on it. It's gone straight through him. I'll take it. And that is the end of the game. A massive win. And that might be confirmation that we're going through to the next round of the Champions League. What are we on? Is it 11 points now? Or have I got mixed up how many points we're on? Either way, incredible scenes in the group stage. I think 11 sounds like too many. No, maybe, because I think they were on 2 and we were on 8 and we've just won. So yeah, 11 points in the group stage. A massive winner, which I imagine sees us through. Schürrle gets man of the match. I mean, yeah, great result. And we did it without a striker. I mean, Adrian Ramos was not good at all and pretty much proved why I wanted to sell him and didn't want to play him. I don't think he'll be appearing for us again. I'm sure Aubameyang's back for the next game. And up next in the league, we're away from home against Frankfurt. As you can see, we're still level on points with Bayern on 24 each. Hoffenheim just behind us and Leverkusen. So that top four are pretty close together. But yeah, here is the squad. Aubameyang is finally back. We're going to keep Van Dijk in this first team for now. Hasn't really put a foot wrong as of yet. And Aubameyang, thankfully, back from injury. Marino should be back soon as well. Yeah, hopefully a win. And hopefully we can keep up with Bayern. Here we go. Kicking things off away from home against Eintracht Frankfurt. And yeah, we're in some good form at the minute. And hopefully we can keep it going. We're on the attack here. We need to be careful. Close them down at the edge of the box. Oh my God. How was that gone in? 48th minute. I mean, the ball was just like drifted into the top corner. Incredible scenes. Incredible finish. Not incredible for us, but incredible nevertheless. I mean, poor closing down. There's no one near him. Has all the time in the world. Great finish. We are kicking things off here after that goal. Sad times. We're going to go ultra attacking. We need to... I mean, yeah, we can't drop points in this one. Let's see if we can do something here from kickoff. Dembele. Road. Into Dembele. The other one. Dembele. Oh my God! What a way to reply. Moussa Dembele with potentially our goal of the season. It's got to be at least 30 yards out. Has absolutely rifled it into the top corner. There we go. Proving to be a decent signing, to be fair. I've actually enjoyed using him. He's been good. His output's not been terrible. A few goals for us now, I think. Or is that his first goal? Is that his first goal for the club? Am I getting it mixed up? Actually, it could be his first goal. I mean, what a way to score either way. What a goal. Eintracht Frankfurt on the attack here. Oh my God, it's off the post and in. And how are they 2-1 up? What are we doing? A poor performance from us so far. I mean, other than that Moussa Dembele screamer. They're 2-1 up, and probably deservedly so. Yet again, no real closing down at the edge of the area. Letting them have all the space to shoot. Off the post, and it's in. On this left-hand side now. Van Dijk slid in, and, well, he's missed out. It's really poor from him. It's been squared. It's hit the post. And they've got the rebound, and 3-1 is an embarrassing scoreline. We're starting to get battered a little bit here, boys. I mean, that is not good, is it? 3-1. We are going to make some subs. It might be too little too late. Kago are in. We're going to bring Schürrle in for... Yeah, Royce, he's tired. We're going to bring Road off for Castro. Hope that can do something, because this has not been good enough. And that is the end of the game. The boys really probably worst performance of the season. Off the top of my head, maybe I'm being reactionary, but that's not a good performance. 3-1 to Frankfurt. Yeah, I mean, the player ratings are kind of irrelevant. Van Dijk, 7.8. Dembele, 8.4 for the goal, but I actually thought that Van Dijk was poor on is it their third goal? I thought he was very poor, so... And up next, we're at home against CSKA Moscow. I mean, they're 6 points behind us, so I'm not too worried, but I'd like to stay away from Sporting Lisbon if possible. And also, we need to kind of get that last game out of our head, so it's nice we're in Europe. Team rotated. Marino's just back from injury, but I'm going to play him. Van Dijk also back in the second squad. I think I'm moving Mark Bartra back to the first team, at least for now. But yeah, that is the squad. Hopefully the boys can get us back to winning ways. Here we go. We are kicking things off at home today in the Champions League. A very poor performance, and thankfully we get to rotate the squad and some fresh ideas today, hopefully, and a better performance. And that is the end of the game. Absolute nothing burger of a game. 0-0. Clean sheet, I guess, but last two performances have not been good by any means. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. Just move on to the next, get the last two games out of our head, and hope we can get back to winning ways as soon as possible. But thankfully, even though that was a poor performance, in the grand scheme of things, we're in a good place. Top of the league, 3 wins, 3 draws, 5 goals for, 1 against, plus 4 goal difference. The best in the group, 12 points. Yet again, the best in the group. Yeah, good performance in the group stage at least, even though it's probably a few too many draws. But we're through, top of the group. That's all that matters. And up next in the league, we're away from home against Cologne. And yeah, tough game. We are now in 3rd place. We do have a game in hand on the teams ahead of us, but a win would put us a point behind Bayern. As for the squad, as you can see, Mark Bartra back in the squad alongside Socrates. Aubameyang, of course, starting up front. And yeah, that change in defence didn't really help us because we've been poor ever since. So Van Dijk has unfortunately had to have been demoted. And yeah, let's hope we can go on and win this one. We are kicking things off away from home against FC Cologne. We're in our black kit. Doesn't see the light of day too often, but it is a nice one. And hopefully these boys can get us back to winning ways. We are going to make some subs. Another pretty average performance. Castro on for Rode. Kagawa on for Goetze. And we're going to take Aubameyang off for Mikel Merino. Yeah, we need something different. We need to start scoring again. Let's throw in Dembele. Dembele, what a ball into the back post. Marco Reus is on the end of it. And in the 56th minute, straight after our subs, we go on and get the goal. And thankfully, that's put us in a good place. Hopefully, we can keep this going now and the subs can help us see it out or extend it, which would be ideal. But what a cross. Lovely header from Reus. They've got a corner now, outswinger. It's into the back post. We've headed it clear. Oh my God, what have we done? Oh, that is a mess. We didn't clear the ball. We then run away from it. And then the shot was deflected in. I think it might have been Mark Bartra I brought in over Van Dijk. Yeah, it was. It hit Mark Bartra, took it away from the keeper. And they've equalised and we're level now. And that is the end of the game. Another poor result in the league, and Bayern could start running away from us. And they're going to be hard to catch. So hopefully they've dropped points somewhere as well, because another draw, another game where we've dropped points. Not good enough. As for performance, Dembele with the assist, getting man of the match. But, I mean, a point. 2 dropped again. At least the club and the board are happy. We have reached one of the brand exposure goals that they set. I think it was 102 million from shirt sales, which they have achieved. Yeah, I'll take it. And up next in the league, we're away from home against Hoffenheim, who sit above us now in the league with a game in hand, of course. But a win would put us above them. I mean, it's not looking good. Bayern Munich are, 6 points ahead of us with a game in hand. But yeah, we fell behind. We're using the default squad. I'm starting Merino today. Van Dijk's back in the side because Bartra was at fault for the goal that basically dropped us points. So we're chopping and changing until we get it right, which might not be the best idea, but it's what we're doing for now. We are kicking things off away from home against Hoffenheim. Hopefully the boys can step it up. We need something to change, and I'm trying to change little things and trying to not go all existential and change the whole formation and everything. But, yeah, we need to see better. Got to throw in into Merino. Lovely little first-time pass to Goetze. Goetze returns the favour. Merino forces the save, and Reus is there on the rebound. Brilliant from Merino and Reus. And we go 1-0 ahead. Marco Reus, of course, being incredible in this series, as I had hoped he'd be. But sometimes the best player on paper isn't, but he has been brilliant. Great save, and he was there. Great pressing. He finds Merino. Merino, has he got the legs to go through on goal in the 81st? Mikel Merino! Good save. Can Reus get the rebound again? And he does. He's onside. And that is twice that Merino is forced to save. And Reus was there to pick up the scraps and put it away. 2 goals for Reus. Merino probably should have scored at least 1. Good save, to be fair. But that is 2-0, and that's all that matters. And that is the end of the game. A 2-0 win. We're back in the wins. We're getting wins again, or at least 1 win. It's nice to see 3 points back on the board after a very poor run of form, actually. 2-0, decent performance. Marco Reus, 2 goals, 10 out of 10 performance. Merino was brilliant as well. Really, really proving to be a very, very good striker. Even if he doesn't score, he's making things happen. So yeah, look, 2-0 win. We're back to winning ways. And up next in the league, hopefully carrying on our good form, or, well, good win. We're at home against Augsburg. Hopefully we can win this and turn it into good form. Of course, we're still behind Bayern Munich, so we're going to need them to drop points somewhere. Using our second team today because the default squad are just exhausted. So, yeah, it's a chance for those boys to play a league game. The games are coming thick and fast, and at least we have 2 full squads that are of good quality. So, yeah, these boys don't play in the league often. Obviously, Aubameyang does, and a couple others get sub-appearances, but there we go. Second team. Let's see what you can do in the Bundesliga. And they are kicking things off today against our second squad. It's good that we have it, that we can rotate where we need to. And we did need to today. As you saw, that default squad's fitness was poor. Probably would have ended up picking up injuries. So it was best to just rotate fully. Weigl. Kagawa. Ball over the top of Aubameyang. Can he use that pace? He has. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's through on goal. and he puts it away. Brilliant composure from Aubameyang, brilliant pace and strength to get ahead of the defender as well, and on his weak foot, places it past the keeper after patiently waiting. Incredible goal, incredible pace and strength as well. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang proving that he's still capable. Yeah, look at this. Great pace, great strength. What a finish. And that is the end of the game. A 1-0 win thanks to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The second team did their job. A clean sheet as well. Very good, solid performance. Another 3 points on the board. And that is just strength in depth for you. We'll have a little look at the player ratings as well. Who got man of the match for us? Kagawa. I actually have really enjoyed Kagawa in this series so far. I think he's been very good. I know we've got Goetze ahead of him, but Kagawa's always decent when he comes on or when we're starting that second team. So yeah, big win, 3 points, clean sheet. You love it. And up next in the league, we're at home against Borussia Mönchengladbach. 3 points behind Bayern still. I mean, we've got a game in hand with the teams behind us now, so we could really start bridging that gap, but can't look too far ahead. We're back to the default squad. Marino leading the line up top. Van Dijk, of course, with Socrates still in defence. I'm still unsure about that centre-back partnership. We're going to keep an eye on it. But yeah, hopefully they can lead on from what that second team did and pick up another 3 points and start that momentum going. Here we go, kicking things off at home against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Hopefully 3 points for us. Mönchengladbach passing the ball around our box, have worked their way inside. That is a really lazy attempt. Who was that? Was that Socrates? That's a poor attempt at a challenge. Just stuck a leg out lazily and taken the player out. Giving away a very, very silly penalty. 29th minute. Can Berkey be the hero? Torgan Hazard stepping up. It's a pretty long run up from Hazard. Berkey saved it. Massive save from the keeper. All that long run up for nothing. Because the keeper matches it. Palms it away. Massive save. We're on the attack here. Marino. Mikel finds Goetze. Goetze, all the time in the world, just waited for the ball to roll to him. Placed it into the top corner with his left foot. Marino with the assist. Goetze with the lovely finish to put us 1-0 up. That big save from Berkey as well from the penalty spot. That was huge. And now we're 1-0 up. Sommer is not happy. And that is the end of the game. Another 1-0 win and the momentum is with us. That penalty save was absolutely massive because we would have dropped points otherwise, only scoring one. But thankfully, another clean sheet. Goetze with the goal, Marino with the assist. We'll see the player ratings in a second. Who got man of the match? Goetze, that cam spot. I mean, Kagawa last game, now Goetze today. Seeming to be a very, very important position in this 4-2-3-1, which is actually my favourite formation. Fun fact, it's not that fun. But yeah, big win, 3 points. Momentum is back on our side. And at the end of the episode, we are level on points with Bayern, but we have played a game more than them, so it's not as exciting as it might seem. But the pressure's on them now. Both won 10 games, both drawn 4. We've lost 2, they've lost 1. 30 goals for them, 23 for us, 13 against for them, and 10 for us. So we have at least a better defence. Obviously, their goal difference being a lot better than ours because of their goals scored. But yeah, level on points. We do have that extra game played. But overall, we've picked up some poor form in this episode, and we're still back level fighting with Bayern. So we turned around a bit of a blip, bit of a bad patch. And Marino is still doing Marino things. Still getting assists, still getting goals from the striker position. We still need to keep an eye on the centre-back partnerships. I'm still figuring out what's best, but Van Dijk's in that main team for now. And yeah, look, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I really do hope to see you again in the next one.